this video, we will talk about Metasploitable 2, which is a vulnerable operating system made for pen testers. So it's like an operating system that you can exploit. So about this video, it will contain 3 parts. The first part will be about installation. The second part will be about port scanning. And the third part will be about exploiting this system. So about the installation, we will install 3 things. We will install VirtualBox, and we will install Kali Linux system, so we can use it in port scanning and exploiting. And finally, we will install Metasploitable 2 on VirtualBox. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is open your browser, then search for VirtualBox. Then you go to this link. Once you see this page, go to downloads. Then you click on Windows hosts, depending on your machine, of course. If you are running Mac or Linux, you can use the other options. So just click on Windows hosts. Then you scroll down. Then you download the VirtualBox extension pack. Okay, so about VirtualBox, it's a software developed by Oracle, used for running multiple machines on the host machine. In my case, it's Windows 10. So if I want to run Kali, I don't have to install the system on empty drive. I can just use VirtualBox for that particular purpose. Okay. Now you search for Kali Linux. Then you go to downloads. Okay, once you see this page, you scroll down. Then you choose this option. Then you click on Offensive Security VM download page. Then you click on Kali Linux VirtualBox images. Then you choose this version. Okay, now let's install Metasploitable 2 virtual machine. I will just put the link for you in the description. I will call it Metasploitable 2 download link. Okay, you go to your browser, then you paste that link. Okay, once you see this page, you click on download Metasploitable now. Okay, I will get back to you after the download is finished. Okay guys, after downloading the files, you will need to do the following. First of all, you will install VirtualBox by double clicking on the file. Then you click on next. Then you click next again. Then you click next. Then you click on yes. Then you click on install. Okay, uncheck this box. Then you click on finish. Then you click on no for now. Then, as you can see, the second file, it's VirtualBox extension pack. So you double click on it. Then you click on upgrade. Then you click on I agree. Then you click on OK. Now you close all the windows. Then you restart your system. So after restarting your system, you will just run the VirtualBox software by double clicking on this shortcut. Then you go to new. Then you name your machine as you want, which is in our case Metasploitable 2. Then you choose Linux. Then you choose Ubuntu 64-bit. Then you click on next. So my recommendation is 2 GB. which is 2048 megabytes. Then you click on next. Usually we create a virtual hard disk, but in this specific purpose we will use the third option, which is use an existing virtual hard disk file. Now you go back to your downloads file, then you unzip the Metasploitable Linux file. Once it's finished, you minimize this window, then you click on add, then you go to your downloads file again, you open the folder that you just unzipped, then you choose this one, which is Metasploitable, and you click on open. Now you click on choose, then you click on create. Now let's prepare the second machine. You go to downloads file, then you double click on this one, which is Kali Linux 2021. Then you click on import, then you click on agree. Okay guys, so after everything is finished, let me just close it. Then open it again. Okay, so after everything is finished, now let's set up some machine settings. Now you go here, then you click on settings, then you choose advanced, then you go here and choose bidirectional, then you go to network, then you choose internal network, because Metasploitable 2 is vulnerable to some exploits, so in order to protect your main system you need to do this on internal network. Okay, so after finishing this you click on OK. Welcome to the second part of the video. Now you run both machines. For Metasploitable 2 you write msf admin, then for the password the same. You click on enter. Now you go back to Kali, then you write Kali, then login. Now let's check the IP address on Metasploitable 2, so we can ping it on Kali Linux by writing the command ifconfig, then click on enter. As you can see, my init address is 192.168.56.101, so I will just ping it from Kali to see if there is sending and receiving between the two machines. So I will write this command, ping 192.168.56.101, then click on enter. As you can see, everything is working fine, so Ctrl Z to stop it. Now let me clear. Now we will use the command nmap for that IP address, so we can initiate our port scan for 56.101, then click on enter. By the way, nmap is a very useful tool for port scanning and knowing which ports are open on the receiving machine, which is in our case Metasploitable 2. Now let's wait for the scan. Now after the nmap is finished, as you can see, this is all of the open ports on Metasploitable 2. As an example, here on port 21, the service is FTP, so we can exploit that machine using FTP exploit. Okay, and yeah, so we finished the second part about port scanning. Now we know which ports are open on Metasploitable 2. Now we will move to part 3 of our video, which is exploiting Metasploitable 2. Hello again and welcome to part 3 of this video. So previously we successfully installed Metasploitable 2 machine and Kali Linux machine on VirtualBox, and we did a quick port scan, as you can see from this screen. Now let's try our first exploit on Metasploitable 2. The easiest way to do this is just write the command telnet Then you paste the IP address of Metasploitable 2. Which was this one. Let me copy it and paste it here. Once you do this, click on enter. As you can see, we successfully entered the machine. Now let's try MSF admin and the same for the password, which is already exposed on Kali Linux machine. Now, one thing a pen tester will do on Metasploitable 2 is gaining the highest privilege possible, which is called super user or root in some cases. So I'm just gonna write sudo su dash, then click on enter. Then I will write the password, which is msf admin, then click on enter. Sorry, you need to put a space here and click on enter. As you can see, now we are on the root. Let's check what's inside by writing ls. We have the desktop. Now let's redirect to the desktop by writing cd desktop. Let's see what's inside the desktop. There's nothing. Now let's try add something to the desktop on Metasploitable by writing touch hello world.py, which is Python based file, then click on enter. Now, as you can see, we successfully added the file to the desktop. Now, let's back by writing exit. Let's check the IP address on that machine by writing ifconfig. As you can see, this is the same IP address, which proves for us that we are on the Metasploitable 2 machine and we have full access to it. We can add services, we can add files, we can damage the system, we can do whatever we want just by exploiting the open ports on Metasploitable 2. And yeah, that would be all for this video. We talked about installing the Metasploitable 2. We talked about port scanning using the nmap tool. And we successfully did our first exploit on Metasploitable 2 virtual machine. Thank you so much for watching.